I got my garden hose out for the first time this year to clean off this old air conditioning unit my neighbor gave me to tinker around with, and I realized, oh right, that's why you don't buy plastic garbage. So I went out to get a metal one, and I got this little generic, bog standard little nozzle that'll last years, until I lose it, that is, because I always seem to lose them. But then it occurred to me my great-grandfather always had a nozzle like this, and it worked great for cleaning off bricks and stuff. It always had a lot of pressure. So I got that. And then I noticed they sell these. A little simple nozzle gives a little laminar flow, and it might actually give a better flow rate, which might be better for cleaning stuff off. So I figure we can try them all out. So this one's nice because it is variable, but we do have a lot of flow issues. Very unstable. Alright, now with the brass twist nozzle, I would say it's a much cleaner jet. Much cleaner jet. Whoa! That is a nice one. So that is a lot of water through, and it is more of a laminar flow. I don't think it has any more pressure, it just has a higher flow rate. However, you could also argue that the jet is more uniform and so thus more efficient. Now lastly we have distance. I don't know which one will go furthest. Starting with this. Goes about 35 feet to the sidewalk. If you ever have a leak like this, it's a good idea to hammer the little grommet thing. Like so. It works. Whatever. that one reached the road. Very happy with that. I hope this one goes furthest, because this one's cool. Very similar amount, actually. Very similar amount. So in conclusion, my favorite one would have to be the dedicated jet or laminar flow fire hose nozzle. It's the cheapest one too, but it does have some drawbacks. It's not variable. It's just jet or nothing, but it has high flow rate, great for washing things off, especially washing your hands off, because a lot of the ones that are more aerated flow, they're not so good at washing your hands off, whereas this one just like washes the dirt off. So if you have something where you don't mind about wasting a lot of water, then this is great for it. However, I would also recommend getting a valve, because a nice little valve to go with it would be really good, especially if it's a brass one to fit it. So that is definitely my favorite one, but I'm going to keep that separate. I will not keep it on the hose, because you want to have a variable one on the hose. So between these two ones, this one's like $1 more than this one. I believe this was like $11, and I believe this was maybe 9 or 10, I'm not quite sure. But they do have some pluses and minuses. This one has high flow rate, this one has low flow rate. This one shuts off on its own, this one does not. So this one you don't have to worry about it being left on unless it's falling. Now the one bad thing is, like, if you drop it, it goes like that and it spritzes you, and it's like, oh, come on. I have that happen way too often, so maybe this is better. But the flow is more unstable, is less stable on this one, and this one is more stable, and so it's easier to control. And I think this one actually goes further. This would be good for daily universal use. This one with its lower flow rate would be good for if you're using like rainwater and you're trying to conserve water, or if you're doing gardening and don't want to blow everything away. And this one is if you're not doing any of that and you just want to blow stuff away. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching. See ya!